Most hunting shows have lost touch with the average hunter. The hunts are taking place on expensive leases or outfitted hunts that average hunters can't afford. The hunters you see on this show represent the average guy. Hunts take place on public land, the family farm, or a place we knocked on the door and asked for permission. We will take you along for the scouting, planning, and then the hunt.
Hi, I'm Dan Infault, and welcome to Extreme Whitetail Tactics. We have a great hunt lined up for you today with another crazy and strange outcome. Sit back and enjoy. I hope this wind calms down by this evening. I'm hunting on Dave's farm in Concord, Wisconsin. We've been sitting in observation stands, and what we do is, you can kill out of those stands, but they're really good for seeing everything on the farm. And we've got a few stands tucked away in these corners. And Dave called me up and said he saw a big buck down here. Wanted to go after it. We go in as a team, and we go in once, and then come out and don't hunt again until after we observe something again. So, Dave's hunting over here. Look back over there. If you look over there, there's a food plot over there. I'm just getting blasted. If you look over there, there's a food plot over there. That's where he saw the buck coming in here. He's hunting over there where there's a staging area where they come in and out over there. And I'm hunting at the staging area on the opposite corner of the same wood lot. Here's a map of the farm that we're hunting. This is Dave's farm. It's 70 acres. It's completely surrounded by heavy pressure guys that kill everything they see. These three spots here are observation stands. And this one right here is where Dave was sitting when he saw a shooter buck enter this food plot right here. And the wind was going like this. Based on the known bedding areas and the wind, this is where I expected the buck to be bedded. Either right here with the wind to his back looking out over the CRP field, or back here on the backside of a ridge with the wind coming over the ridge on the lee side. 2 days later on the same wind, we moved in to hunt these spots. Here's where Dave was sitting, and here's where I was sitting. This is the route Dave took to get to his stand. This is the route that I took to get to my stand. The bucks generally come from right over the top of the hill here. They come over here, stage down here. The does are bedding over there. And then they feed off that way, or they come straight through here. You gotta love that when they give you second shots. I think it wasn't too long ago I made a statement. If you ever get shot at by the big buck serial killer, don't stop running. Well, that was pretty awesome. We've been leaving this area alone, and yesterday Dave saw this buck back here. So, actually it was the day before yesterday, and he called me. I was in Iowa hunting, and I said, well, when I get back, maybe we'll go after him. And I got back today, and he called, and I said, well, let's go get him. He's sitting on the other side of the field. I'm pretty sure that was a lethal hit. I didn't see him go down, though. He went out of sight. Some of the lessons here now. That food plot. If you watch that buck, and I see this all the time, people argue with me, but what I'm seeing and what I'm observing is what it is. That buck was coming in straight with a crosswind, and he circled to the upwind side of the food plot, put the wind to his back, and walked me wind to back. He wanted to be able to eat, look in front of him, and smell if anything's behind him coming. So he turned around and he's feeding wind to back. So I'm set up on a crosswind so I can shoot him broadside. You guys didn't get to see what I went through to get another arrow. My quiver was hanging down below the stand. I'm on a bare naked tree. There ain't a leaf on this damn thing. And when I got to snap the arrow out of the quiver, he looked right at me. You guys probably noticed that. But I had to get that arrow up from below the stand. I had to sit down, get it on the bow, get everything ready, and then get him to settle down and give me a shot. And it probably don't look like it on camera, but the thing was at 10 yards. Maybe not even. I get down, I'll give you a view of the tree and see how bare naked it is. And there's my arrow just soaked with blood. Deer ran off that way, so I don't see him laying over there, but I don't think he got far. That is the tree stand. From where he was standing right here. You don't have a choice. This is all old open fields, and these things are living and moving through brush lines. You got to set up on what you got. So you can see why it was kind of hard to get an arrow out of the quiver. See if I can find my missed arrow. It looked like that hit him too, but he came back, so I didn't think it did. This is the first arrow that went through the deer. You see some blood on the feathers, some fatty stuff. You see some hair down here where it went through. There's the stand right there. So I was getting pretty depressed because I'm gonna have to look at that deer, but I thought that arrow was right in the crease. I hit it where I was aiming, so wherever I hit it is on me, because I thought I just drilled it. But we couldn't find blood or anything, and the arrow was soaked with blood, so I didn't get it. there's a little bit of spray and we just lost it. We were searching for 4 hours last night. I had some stuff I had to finish up at work, so I went in at midnight and worked till dawn. Came back out here, and I mean, we were on our last leg. We're calling people with dogs and stuff, and I said, you know, I thought I heard something running in the swamp grass, but we couldn't find blood back here. I said, let's just go back there and search. And my good tracking buddy here, Dave, found some blood, and he calls me over, and we're looking at the blood, and he goes, well, it could have went that way, and he points up, and there's legs sticking out of the grass.
There, right there.
All right.
Well, let's check them out. You're deer.
See what we got here.
Oh,
Is it him? It's him.
That's a perfect shot. Why?
Look at that.
Leaking?
I told you, it's right in the crease.
That's perfect.
Look at it, right in the crease. God.
Well, sometimes the inners plug them up, but remember that one, whatever you cheated.
Yeah.
One that was like that. It didn't drop nothing.
You know what? I'm thinking that maybe the shot's a little higher than what I thought, so
But
maybe he filled up
should have been
inside.
coughing blood out
And look,
like
look,
crazy.
Dave, I told you. Here's the first shot. I told you I hit him.
Well, then he's a retard.
That's a retarded deer.
Jesus. All right. Well.
All right, hold on. You got to get some film of this because
Here, let me put this in. That is just weird. Okay.
here you go. I'm a lot happier now.
Well, I'm a lot happier too. Here, remember, film the thing.
All right. Says record, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, here he is. So, this is the first shot. It actually went through. You can see it went through the brisket and into the chest cavity a little bit. And that deer came back after that. Walked right back in and let me shoot him here. Amazing. And you'd never think you'd lose a deer with a shot like that, but we almost didn't find this deer. Wow. What do you guys think? A little busted up. This one's broke. His brow's broke off.
Oh, you got some stickers
Little
on there.
kickers and stuff, yeah. I want you to see this quick. This is where I shot him with the first shot. Right here. Dave, can you pick this up once? Went in there, exited here, right through the lower chest. And then this is where I shot him the third time, out the other side. And that deer just walked right back up to me for another shot. That's amazing. Catch and release birds.